There's a pandemic. There's a recession. A few technology companies are trying to make sure their employees don't burn out in the midst of it all by telling them to work less. For decades, technology companies have had a reputation for being generous to employees, from pay to time off to perks. Since the coronavirus emerged, many companies have given their people stipends for monitors, webcams and other equipment, along with access to mental health services. The virus is resurging or never went away in many parts of the world, meaning that many workers are still working from home, where work and personal time can blur into an endless purgatory of screen time and video calls. That's bad for employees' mental health and productivity, so some tech companies are forcing workers to take a break. Chegg, a Silicon Valley company that sells textbooks and provides students with homework help online, told employees to block out times they normally commuted to work on their calendars when the shelter-in-place began in March, so they could avoid meetings during those times. Employees weren't doing that, so in April the company went further and blocked out calendars from 2 p.m. onward. Then, in June, with the summer approaching, the company lifted the afternoon ban and instead imposed a block all day every Friday until the end of August. Most people are taking the day off, while others are using the extra time to catch up on email or do other work-related tasks that tend to be neglected. The management team's hope is that they're actually disconnecting, said Chegg's chief communications officer, Heather Hatlow Porter. I really push my team not to work. Chegg also gave people a day off in April and a week off in July. Another week off could come in the fall, Hatlow Porter said. We have an unlimited vacation policy, but no one's taking vacation, she said. The issue is that people might not want to use vacation days if they feel they can't do what they used to do. They might feel like it would be hard to book a trip to a foreign country because they don't want to risk being on an airplane for hours, and might face quarantines or travel bans when they get there. They might feel they can't drive to popular tourist destinations because they don't want to deal with crowds. But there are other things to do. The additional time off has enabled some Chegg employees to go on road trips and stay overnight at homes they've rented through Airbnb. Many people just hang at home and binge watch on Netflix. Employees talk about what they've watched when they reconvene on Zoom calls. ServiceNow, a Silicon Valley company with software for managing help desk tickets, allows U.S. employees to take as much time off as they want, like Chegg, and the policy is flexible and generous for employees in other countries, said Pat Wadors, the company's chief talent officer.